Hi everyone, I'm Rincey and this is Rincey Reads. Today I'm going to be doing my April wrap-up and April book haul. In case you guys didn't realize it, I was doing Veda or Vyuda in my case because I was doing a video every weekday in April, and I think I did a pretty good job with it. I did miss 2 days out of the entire month, and that was just because I didn't feel like making videos and what I was creating was crap, and I didn't want to subject you guys to that, even though it was Veda. And I did go into this feeling like Veda and things like this are kind of like NaNoWriMo, where you kind of just need to create things and sometimes they're not always going to be the best videos ever. But at the same time, I didn't want to just throw up something just to say I finished a video, because that wasn't really my goal. But I really did want to try to just push myself to create more content during the month and not just create any content. And because of doing Veda, I was able to just do a lot of videos that I've been meaning to do that I just haven't had the time to do yet. I made a playlist with all of the videos from this month, so that way you guys can just go through that and see if there are any that you guys missed during the month, because I don't want to go through every single video individually, so I'm not going to do that. April was also a really good reading month for me. I finished 8 books this month. I read Jellicoe Road by Maria Marchetta, which I really enjoyed and I did a review of on this channel. I also read In Falling Snow by Mary Rose McCall, which I was sent for review, and obviously I put a review up for that. I also read How to Get Filthy Rich in Rising Asia by Mohsin Hamid, and I absolutely love this book. I highly recommend it for everyone, and I did a full review completely raving about it. I also read Where'd You Go Bernadette by Maria Semple. This book is definitely a contender for my favorite book of 2013, and again I put up another review completely raving about it. I also finished The Warmth of Other Suns by Isabel Wilkerson, and I will be doing a review of that this Thursday, so you guys can look forward to that, especially if you're someone who is craving more nonfiction. The other books that I read were The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie, which is the first Poirot novel, and I'm not going to be doing a review on it because Agatha Christie books don't really have much to review. Most people just enjoy them. They're just general mystery novels. If you're looking to read more mysteries, I highly recommend any Agatha Christie book. I also read the first 2 books in the Percy Jackson series, Lightning Thief and The Sea of Monsters. Again, I'm not going to be doing reviews of those either because I don't have a lot to say on them, at least not yet. I'm thinking about maybe when I finish the entire series, I'll do one big review of them. I do enjoy them and I think they are kind of fun, but I can also tell that I don't enjoy them quite as much as everyone else does because I am too old for them now at this point. So I enjoy them for what they are, but they definitely aren't like books that I would completely rave over just because I feel slightly out of touch with the audience that this is targeted towards. In terms of my goals for this year, I am way ahead of schedule for my 50 book goal. I've read 24 books so far this year, so I am 8 books ahead of schedule, so that one I'm not really worried about unless I get into a reading slump, but even then I feel like I could go like a month without reading a book and I would be fine. For Mount TBR, I'm basically exactly on schedule. I'm supposed to be at 12 books and I'm at 12 books, and that's fine, but I also need to make a conscious effort to read more of the books that fall into the Mount TBR guidelines, because last month I basically only read one that fit into the guidelines, so that was a little bit of a problem. In terms of books that I acquired this month, I did a library book haul as one of my beta videos, so you guys can check that one out to see the 4 books that I picked up earlier in the month. And I also did an unboxing slash opening video for the genre swap project, and so you can see what book I received in that video as well. And then the final books that I got were these 4 cloth-bound editions of Jane Austen books. I already have Pride and Prejudice, which you can see right here. There was a website that was having a sale on the cloth-bound editions of certain books, and so I figured I would just keep going with the Jane Austens because it would be really nice to have all of them together. So I already own Pride and Prejudice, and then I also got Sense and Sensibility, and then Mansfield Park, Persuasion, and Northanger Abbey. As you can tell, I don't have Emma because I couldn't afford to get all of the books, and so I've already read Emma. I figured if I had to cut out one, I was going to cut out that one, although I still really want to get it. And again, I've already read Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, and Northanger Abbey, and I'll be reading the other ones along with the Austen Adventures that Ariel Bissett, Mother Effing Books, Jessie the Reader, and I think someone else who I can't remember right now. They're all doing the Austen Adventures where they're reading Jane Austen throughout this year, so when they get to those books I'll be reading those along with them. I kind of can't wait, and I really like these editions. They're like super nice and fancy, and they all come with a ribbon that matches, but they're not like so pretty that I wouldn't want to read them. Like I really like the Penguin, what are they called, caps editions. You guys know the ones I'm talking about, the ones that Jessica Hische designed where it has like the one big letter and things like that, and I think those are pretty, but those would very much be books that I bought just for aesthetic purposes. Like I wouldn't actually want to ever touch them, and while there's nothing wrong with that, I just can't afford to do that. I want books that look pretty and also can be read. So yeah, those are all of my updates for this month. Let me know how your reading's going and how you're doing on all of your reading goals. So yeah, that's all I have for now, and thanks for watching.